Peaceful greetings on this full moon in January 2022. Welcome again to the Goddess Temple Palace with me, Queen Mother Goddess Opulence Ra Enter, sharing with you more being you with the bees who have come humming around my ears for me to listen more to who they are and why they are, and sharing with you the benefits of honoring and respecting the bees. I wanted to point out to you prosperity in terms of their color that comes from the honey that is created from their purpose and their wing colors and gold. A place for you to reflect, for all of us to reflect and meditate on for prosperity on this full moon, and to speak on the fact that they are becoming a rare commodity on the earth plane, the bees, and however we can protect them, we must, because they are crucial to our food supply of vegetation, the seeds planted in Mother Earth for us to eat and live healthy. I'm going to read some things to you from a place I found. It's a Beekeepers Association, Northern Berkshire, and it speaks about the honeybees. In Egyptian myth, which I say Khemet, and I'm going to insert the words that I know to be more in line with the truth. The golden stripes of the bee led to its being linked to the sun and thus with Ra. Honey was a symbol of resurrection in ancient Kemet and was said to have been found in jars in the tomb of the famous Tutankhamun. Although most stories imply that bees were born from Ra's tears, there are variations of the stories. For example, some assert that he cries honey, which turns to bees. Others say that his tears fell on the ground from which bees sprang, and others assert that bees flowed from his eyes. Bees were also strongly linked to the goddess Nith, whose temple was known as the home of the bee. I did a video on this a couple of months ago. I will try to link it to this. It's in my previous videos. You might want to go back and check it out to see about her and how she came into my essence very powerfully, teaching me so I could share with you. According to one ancient Kemetic myth, Honeybees were the tears of the sun god Ra. In this context, the bee was seen as the messenger of the gods, Interus, falling down like tears toward the earth to pass on some secret message. The symbol was called the Ujet, which I will show you a picture of in this presentation. In ancient times, it is now more commonly called the Eye of Ra or Eye of Heru, and represents the right eye of the Kemetic falcon god Heru, and was also associated with the sun god Ra. It is supposed to be where the tears or bees came from. According to another legend, the left eye was torn from Heru by his brother Seth. It was magically restored by Thuhuti, the god of magic. After the restoration, some stories state Heru made a gift of the eye to Osiris, Asa, which allowed this solar deity to rule the underworld. The eye of Heru was also believed to have healing and protective power, and it was used as a protective amulet and as a medical measuring device, using the medical proportions of the eye to determine the proportions of ingredients in medical preparations to prepare medicine. The Kemetics did write prescriptions. Those prescriptions were composed first of magical verses, and then secondly, the real prescription. The Eye of Heru was an important part of the magical part of the prescription. With that, with time, the magical part became smaller, and the real prescription was important. Eventually, all that was left of the magical verse was the Eye of Heru. The sign has remained in pharmacists' shorthand to this day, with RX being the sign for a prescription. Many bee products are used for healing, and it is likely that the direct connection between bees and good health goes way back before ancient Kemet. Together, the left and right eyes represent the whole of the universe, a concept similar to that of the Taoist yin and yang symbol. Spiritually, the right eye reflects solar masculine energy as well as reason and mathematics. The left eye reflects fluid feminine lunar energy and rules intuition and magic. Together, they represent the combined transcendent power of Heru. There will be much more to come on the bees, I promise you, for I am intrigued and hope that you are receiving the blessings that I am sharing, that I am loving, that I am knowing our blessings for our healing and upliftment. Namaste, Hotepu. Thank you so much for coming. Again, like, subscribe, comment. Until we meet again, namaste, ashe. Peaceful greetings along the way, always and forever. Much love.